I don't know why the hell they made like my guest name this, but I'm gonna keep it that way.
Smoke
Doing
Imix
Hollow's
God.
Hearth?
Fitting.
Fair. What maps do you not like?
I don't know the maps well enough. I'm good for whatever.
Yeah, banning Dry Arabia.
Those are your two like instant vetoes. Now you guys pick favorite maps.
I would like Nomad Mega Random, please.
Hey.
Should have banned that outright. Oh, I pick thickets. Whoops.
That was
That's
a
funny.
curious choice to me.
Give us jousting fields.
Yay.
Do it.
Let's do it.
I personally want to play jousting fields.
It's jousting,
Jousting
fields.
field.
Ooh.
The only restriction on civs is you can't play it again after you win with it. And that's individual too, not like, so if you win with Japanese, then Bear can still play it. Yeah, I guess you guys are good to go.
Alright, squeakers, let's talk strats. I'm thinking Rams and a lot of them.
I think they got rid of the exploit where you can chop a tree and fall down and then walk past it now. You have to like clear it, by the way.
Alright, are we just playing League? Is that what we're doing right now?
Here we are. I don't know if we're going to be having their comms this entire time. I guess we'll see. But we are in. I don't remember any hotkeys for this. Free camera. Caster mode. Man. Alright. Okay, this is working. I'm going to go in here and change one setting. Where is it? Camera. Screen edge panning. That's going to screw me in my next actual game, but Alright. Oh man. Oh yeah. Okay. F? Okay. I'm remembering it. It's coming back to me. Alright, we can hide this. I think cinematic. Oh, caster. Okay. And now I can change POVs and stuff. Okay, so chat. We have our first AoE4 game. Age 4. It's in 3D, baby. On the... Hang on. On the north... what is this? This isn't even north. The eastern side, it's fitting.
Oh, that's
we have
embarrassing.
China in red. We have the northeastern team, Bingus and Dingus. Their comms are just coming through right now. I might leave the Discord chat if it gets to be too much, but it could be fun to hear. We've got Winston Smokehill playing Chinese in red,
Yeah.
and we've got Squeekyg playing the Malians in yellow. Yeah, I'm commentating this right now as we speak.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We've got Klopp in teal. On the other side, Team BOPS playing Japanese, and his teammate Bear in orange playing the the English. And there's something special about this map. You see, we've got this giant tree line.
Do I need to age up?
They picked this without actually knowing what it
Blue,
was,
gold.
and we've got basically two 1v1s.
Bear got all the sheep on this side though.
Are there sheep in the middle?
And
I see
I mean,
that.
players can like chop through to help themselves, but I think that whoever is on Klopp's side might have some problems. Winston Smokehill being over on this maybe safer side, I would say that Bear
Yeah.
is probably the
Yeah.
weakest player
We
here.
didn't
We'll
get 'em
see.
all.
Though he's a great RTS player, but he just has the least experience in
Dang.
Age 4.
Who's on your side?
Bear.
Oh, frick me.
Squeaky finds out.
I mean, it's bad either way, but still.
Yeah. I don't wanna. Oh my gosh.
Winston might be able to boom up pretty well as the Chinese here, you know? It's a great late game civ, and if he can just take care of Bear or keep him at arm's length for long enough, he might be able to be powerful enough to contend with our teal player, who is going with Japan to start off with. Not a civ we see too often. And, well, he's aging up already. Let's see. Do we have any other age ups coming through? I think Bear just unlocked access to the council hall. He's going with the council hall for the British. Winston, not yet. Gonna go out to that gold mine now.
In a second.
He's scouting, though. He sees that council hall. Squeaky going with his classic Malian's pick. Also able to age up now. Probably going to be... There it is. Mansa Quarry.
Dang.
The range is just ridiculous in this game.
His TC, I feel like, is in a way better. Like, it's protecting his whole back line.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it. This is interesting insight.
Why am I
but...
getting tips?
All right. We want to focus on the content, you know. So apparently Squeaky's getting tips because he hasn't opened the game in like over a year or something. So that's fun. Right now, what's our like? We see some details here. Income per minute. Can we get like a villager count or something? We got 18, 19 for Squeaky. Clop over here at 20. Bear, 20. Winston, 19. I mean, it's pretty even still. They're still, like, you know, working on their age ups and whatnot. Tip number 1. Win the game. Exactly, exactly. I mean, I like this, I don't know, military, player score. What are we working with? Squeaky G with a massive player score lead. That's huge. That's huge. It's not huge. It doesn't mean anything. At this point, I mean, you know, it could mean something. Both of the southern players reaching feudal age. Winston working on that defensive Barbican of the Sun. You might go for these deer. There are a lot. Oh my. There's a lot of deer out here. You guys see all these? Squeaky also now aged up. Mansa Quarry. Online. Generating gold. Income per minute. What is this reflecting here? Winston Smokehill with 320 gold per minute. He's going crazy with it. He's going crazy style on his gold mine. Who else is Squeaky G on the food? We got Bear on the wood. And Clop is mining gold, a little bit of stone. Apparently, I don't know why I'm looking at this. It's very relevant. Very relevant. All players now in the feudal age. And maybe we'll just put it on military for a little bit. I don't know. You know, we could just see if we're missing anything, if anybody's making army. We are not missing it. But this is like okay. Oh, wait, this is an army count. All right. Okay, I see. Longbowman out for Bear. First military units of the game, I believe. Imperial Academy is coming down for Winston Smokehill. So, the Chinese. All right, we got to go back to basics, okay? We got to go back to basics. In Age of Empires 4, in order to age up, to go to the feudal age or the castle age or the imperial age, each civilization, you choose one of 2 buildings for each age up. And that's like your landmark that puts you into the next stage. So Winston decided to go for Barbican of the Sun. As Chinese, another little wrench in the works is that you can build all of your landmarks if you want to, and access different perks from like combining them all. So he's going for the second feudal age landmark, the Imperial Academy. And that's going to unlock a bunch of different things like I think that's what unlocks granaries and yeah, there's the Song Dynasty begins. Granaries and Chukanu, the unique archer unit. On the other side, the Mansa Quarry for the Malian player. It gives a trickle of gold or stone if you toggle it, but he's just leaving it on gold for now. Income per minute, back to that right now. This one, the Kura Storehouse. Japanese I'm a little less familiar with, but this creates a free farm around the landmark. And then when it like is filled up, it generates wood, I guess. So that's kind of cool. You're just using these free farms, and he doesn't have to get enough wood to like place those down the regular way. And then the English standard opening council hall to make longbowmen fast and cheap. I think it's cheaper. Let's see. What's the tooltip say? Access and archery range with all units and technologies works 100% faster. And he's already moving out onto the field. Let's see what Winston's response to this is. This is really aggressive, actually, from the Bear, who I earlier just said was maybe a weaker player in this match. We'll see. We've got Klopp moving out onto the hunt, and also fast Castle Age play with this floating gate. What does the floating gate do? Shinto priest carrying a Yorishiro every 2 minutes. First priest spawns instantly deposited void. Okay, I don't know what a Yoshiro is, but I guess we'll find out. Yorishiro, sorry. Unlock Shinto shrines. Shinto priests. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on how that is going. And Bear going immediately for where he knows they'll be trying to cut through to each other. Getting, what, 2 villager picks already? And he's just cleaning up with these longbows. Dang. This guy might be a little better than we expected. And he's just going to camp the woodline for the time being. Squeekyg towering his woodline. I think they know that they have to combine their powers if they want to have a chance in this game. But also, Winston, not really... I mean, he saw the longbows a long time ago. But he has not really prepped any kind of response for it. I guess there's an archery range out now. He's just kind of hoping, I don't know, that they run into the Barbican of the Sun or something. So far, Bear able to get a couple of villager picks. We can check, I guess, the military. Killed 6, right? Lost 6. Klopp has a couple of horsemen out. Oh, can I go to Klopp POV here? And he is also... Okay, he's going to try and collect some relics, it looks like. I guess the big story still is these longbowmen still getting villager kills, causing chaos for Winston Smokehill here. We'll see if he's able to get the Chinese online. Abbey of Kings more common now, apparently, according to our English expert in the chat. The alternative Age 2 landmark. So this floating gate, he's generating... Okay, he's researching some upgrades and stuff. The Japanese are interesting because they have their blacksmith is actually a forge, and it is also the drop-off point for mining. And they also have, like, their houses are also drop-off points for farms. We got our first action on the north side. And it looks like the mounted samurai, kind of insane. Gonna be cleaning up these sofas for now. Squeeky's gonna have to start running, hightail it out of there, but he is in Castle Age, so he's gonna be able to create some more powerful units. On the south side, Bear just kind of sitting back with his archers right now. He's done some damage, caused some havoc for his 1v1 opponent, and Klopp just burning houses. The houses of Malians. Okay, so. You see this weird thing we got going on here. This is a gold. This is just like one of these, right? But the Malians, you can build a building on it, and then you can mine it. The building generates a trickle of gold forever. It's the whole thing. The more houses you put around it, the more gold you get. But Malian houses are like way weaker than normal houses. So if you burn them down, you know, it's pretty good. You're denying gold from the enemy, so... Squeeky is in trouble with all these mounted samurais. Klopp has been working on this build for a little while now. We've seen it. We've seen him playing Japanese. It seems like Bear has kind of stalled out now. He's just denying the left lumber, which I guess is a good thing to do. Keeps your enemies from uniting. But it's starting to look like Squeekyg is going to be the one that needs help here, as we have a ton of mounted samurais. Now, I think... I mean, these are basically Japanese knights, right? They have, like, apparently, the armor blocks one melee or ranged attack, and it recharges. So they have, like, one attack, one hit of immunity before anything else. I was about to say I'd like to see the Malian unique infantry that does well against, it's like hard counter against armored targets, high armor, heavy targets. Probably going to see that coming from Squeekyg, or maybe Donzo's. We'll see what he has resources for. Good, healthy number of sofas here, but not enough to contest from Teal's mounted samurai. We've got a TC here on the deer out in front of the Barbican for Winston Smokehill. Both southern players still in feudal age as well, and the lumber camps spotted out by Klopp, and he's gonna burn down this outpost super fast. Oh my goodness. Winston or Squeaky doing a good job of holding back until he can actually win a fight. He's not gonna take a fight that he can't win, I think, or that he thinks he can't win. Smart guy, just a little bit out of practice here. And these villas are in trouble. It's looking like Winston is gonna have to start popping off. We haven't looked down at Bear's base much recently. He's got that TC on the wood. He's got the King's Palace, which is the Age 3 landmark for the English that he's chosen to use. Very common. Acts as a town center. You basically just get a town center while aging up. I'm looking away from this fight, but it looks like it's not going too hot for Squeekyg. We are seeing Donzos. This is the Spearman for the Malians. I think Musafati could be good here too, right? It's very strong against armored units, you know, but Klopp just burning down this barracks. Can we see income per minute maybe? I want to do like a villager count check, but this is like all action right now. We also have the Farimba Garrison is the Age 3 landmark for Squeekyg. This lets you just like buy units with gold, basically. The Malians are a gold heavy civ. Unfortunately, Squeaky does not have access to... Okay, he's got 1 gold up here that Klopp has not done much with yet. This is looking rough. Looking rough for Bingus and Wingus. We'll see if Winston can pull it back here. Okay, Bear using the superior range of the longbows against the Zijinu. And it's not over yet, but let's do that eco count check. For Klopp in the bottom left, we have 82 vills. For Bear, we've got 80. Wait, is this total pop? Economy. Okay, economy 47 for Winston. 61 for Bear. 19, wait, that's low. 9 economy for Squeekyg? What? And 51 for Klopp? 9 villagers? Oh no. Oh no. This is we're off to certainly a start for Bingus and Wingus in this tournament. Gee freaking gee, 9 eco, more like 9 months of no gaming. Yes, exactly. What's this guy been up to? He's just watching Top Chef every night with his wife. That's all he does. I mean, respect, I guess. You gotta do what you gotta do. Winston, it's much more of a give and take on the south side. A little bit closer with this eco. 68, 53. Bear still the upper hand. We do have... Okay, the villagers pop out of that village. I mean, I'm looking away from the massacre on the north. And here's another, what do we call this? A flock of longbows. Down here on these berries. Winston gonna have to respond to that as he tries to move ahead, move out into the middle of the map. And this map, the wood line is thick. Like, it's gonna take them a long time to cut through. Oh no. Oh no, he's not responding. Okay, there they go into the village. And Winston can age up to Castle Age now. I didn't realize he's still not in Castle Age. There it is, the astronomical clock tower underneath the longbowman. And Winston gonna have to respond to this. He's gonna lose all of these Zijinu. Now, in Age 4, I think you can get eliminated if you lose every building and every villager, but you do not, you do not get knocked out by losing all your landmarks unless your ally is also knocked out or resigns. So Squeaky, oh boy, oh dear, he is pop capped almost. Economy of 7. Okay. And he's making Donzos, but Klopp is, he's pumping, man. He's pumping. I think they want to, like, not chop through now. if anything. Longbows are here. Barbican, I would say maybe pump a clock tower, nest of bees or something out of this clock tower. This building, you can make military units with plus 50% health, siege engines specifically with plus 50% health. But the hordes are here. And honestly, at a certain point, maybe it makes sense. Can you tribute in this game? Somebody, is anybody in chat play Age of Empires 4? I don't think so. I'm asking, can you tribute in this game? Squeaky with a little raid, a little bit of a raid going on. He's gonna take a couple of ills. Economy 58 for Klopp now. I was gonna say maybe Klopp just like sends Bear all of his resources to kill Winston because it's gonna take forever to chop through the wood line. But I don't even remember if you can send resources, to be honest. Yes, if you have a market. Okay. That's good. I don't know why I like forgot that. Longbow's still in the back. Winston having a real tough time. He is working on that nest of bees. Might be able to clean up, but it seems like this is two victorious 1v1s for Team BOP. We'll see as we go. Landmarks all destroyed for Squeekyg. Let's check in with his eco count right now. He is at 0 out of 15 population. And he pretty much, I don't think he can come back now. It's not possible. Winston gonna have to carry this game. Let's see the military info right now. Klopp has killed 76, lost 10 against Squeekyg. Oh, it's 78 now, somehow. Bear killed 45, lost 17. And actually has trebuchets out on the Barbican of the Sun now. I think we are moments away from a Bingus resign. We actually don't know which player is Bingus and which player is Dingus here. It's been kept a secret. But Klopp basically has nothing to do now. Except for send all of his villagers to chop. Wait! Squeaky has 4 units. He made units. He's got scouts. There they are. They are getting chased down. He's just trying to... Veteran warrior scouts. They've been upgraded. Yeah, this is kind of a gimmick map. It's kind of a meme. But they decided to play on it. I think none of them knew what it was when they picked it. But, you know, so it goes. Current resources. I was curious about Squeaky's resources. He's looking very low. The Trebs are... Oh, no. How do I rotate in this? Oh, I think I took off the rotate hotkey. Look at those bad boys. Boom. Oh, the destruction. The TC going down. Wow, this game looks pretty cool. This game looks pretty cool. What happened to that nest of bees? I don't know. How do I get out of this? Uh-oh. Chat. How do I get out of cinematic mode? Camera? Observer. Toggle. Control U. Okay. Only the best for you, chat. Squeaky still has those scouts roaming. The 4 scouts, they're healing up too, are they? Is that a thing? I think that's what the thing that scouts do. Scouts heal, yes, that's their like whole thing. That's right, okay. So every time they get hit, they're just gonna heal up more. Squeaky has queued them to run all the way around. He's still queuing them as we speak. Look, he's in the game. We're watching his APM tick up right now. And I'm sure that Klopp is just having a great time. Income per minute, 0, 0, 0 for Squeekyg. Looking pretty rough for Winston as well. We'll see if these players we'll see if these players decide to do any more games. This is technically a best of 3. I'm not pausing for people when I do that. No, I think it pauses the spectator replay though. We could fast forward, but look at all these guys, mounted samurai. These things are so strong, and they're getting like boosted up too. I think the horsemen. Wait, I think they're getting boosted up by this banner. Can we see? Yeah, the area of effector now. So what's the difference here? Uma Bannerman. Cavalry attack damage bonus plus 15%. Good grief. And they call it... Wait, I think all landmarks all got destroyed while we were looking at the Bannerman. We've got some English knights out here. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the chat. Oof.
What was he gonna trade with? Spencer.
Trade?
Yeah, he built 3 markets down in the corner, and he was sending traders up to my top corner.
Apparently you missed it, Tyler. I was like 80% of the way building a landmark in the middle of the maps. Probably where he wouldn't have looked and I would survive for a little bit longer.
Oh no.
I
Personally,
really
no.
want to play Mega Random Nomad.
I'm down. If that's what you want to do, I'm down.
Let's do it. Mega random nomad and everybody goes random civ.
Oh.
That
Let's
puts
do it.
most of us at an incredible disadvantage.
Good luck, have fun.
It gave me ruse.
What's the IU bids?
If only I knew what ruse was.
I don't even know what the
anymore.
civ is.
Our second game here of this best of 3. Team BOPS won the first resoundingly on Jousting Fields, and now we are here. It was Team Bingus and Dingus's choice. They've gone with Nomad Mega Random, and we all kind of have villagers just wandering around. We'll wait until TCs go up to introduce our players. But we're just out here looking at the crowds, looking at the fields, inspecting how things are going. Our first player to decide on where to put a TC, I think here is Squeekyg in the yellow, playing as the Rus. They also went random civs here, random civilizations. So we're in for an interesting time once again. He's got a pretty solid spot right now. 2 gold mines. One of them is large gold. We got stone here. We've got fish right next to the TC. This is an incredible spot for Squeekyg. He's just a little bit far away from the wood, but doesn't make no difference. And right next to him, his teammate Winston Smokehill in red, playing the Ayubids. Incredible new-ish DLC civ. I wonder if I assume if you go random civ and you don't have all the civilizations, surely you can't get the civilizations that are in the DLCs. So that means Bear had like a smaller pool, for example, of civs to possibly get. We have Bear in orange playing the Chinese this time. Instead of attacking the Chinese, they are him now. In the north, he's got the whole north of the map here, and it's Klopp, his teammate, in the BOPS team, in teal once again, playing the English. Right on this deer pack. This guy is old master of Nomad Mega Random in those lobbies, terrorizing the custom lobbies all the time. He used to be in there killing the deer. They don't rot in this game. In Age of Empires 2, you would see this food trickle slowly down over time, but here it ain't the case. They just keep it forever, so you kill them when they're in a convenient spot and get to them later. That's what Klopp has done. Interesting to see him take a little while to get that TC up, but I think that will be reflected in the everybody has 6 pop right now. I'm like toggling between them and they're all at 6 for the time being. Cam? Where Cam? Cam does not know anything about Age 4. He's played it once, and he's a great lad. He's a good hype caster. But sometimes I just gotta have it all to myself, you know. I know that's a letdown for the fog. I don't know where he is today either, so who knows? Maybe he's busy. House, mind changed. Here for red. Oh, Squeekyg finds Klopp, but at great cost, losing his scout. And keeping one sheep, though. He did keep a sheep. There was discussion about making this Dominion, aka Regicide mode, but it looks like, yeah, we decided not to go for that. Keep things a little more simple. Makes sense to me. And it seems like potentially this game could be a little bit closer, as the Bingus and Dingus team have water, where the other two do not have water. They know about it, though. They know about it. Wait, do they? They kind of know about it. They know about this little pond. Keep the sheep. Where is that sheep? Did he escape? Is he on his way? I think Klopp might have snagged the sheep. Where did he go? He's gone. He was collected. Sheep in Age of Empires 4 can only be collected by a scout unit. Bit of a... Okay, what? We got some floating rocks here, by the way. Like, hello? Excuse me? Unplayable? Civ-wise, I know that there was no strategy here. They just went random Civ, but let's see what we've got here. As Winston was briefly housed, but no big deal. The AoEIVs, a twist on the original Abbasid physics engine 0 out of 10. Be the cheese. They age up in the House of Wisdom. It's a little bit more like Age of Empires 2, where you click a button in a building to go up to the next stage, but you're still choosing the path that you want to take. Each of these is one option. Every age, you can pick one. Usually it's economic or culture for the first to feudal age. Squeaky actually kind of lucked out, honestly, here. He actually knows how to play the Rus, so somewhat. I mean, they've changed since he last turned on his computer in 2019, but the game wasn't even out in 2019. I'm just being silly. Klopp with the council hall. I'm gonna predict. Let's see. Do they know yet where the enemy is? Yes. Changing POVs and then hiding fog of war. It's rough in Age 4. Okay, but if it's been scouted, even if the building doesn't show up, that means that they have seen it probably. So we have Eggy in the chat. Can we get some more Eggy hypes in the chat right now? That's incredible. We've got a celebrity here. Thank you, Arduous. Keeping the dream alive. 5x combo. Eggy famously played yesterday. I just exported the video of that, by the way. I'll upload it after this. Oh, what is that sound? That's the relic sound effect? What in the hell? Excuse me? Relic. Alright, you know what? Well, we have to move past it, but that is an unexcusable sound effect for a relic. Like, what are we doing there? Oh, now this one doesn't play any noise. Okay. Alright. Okay. we move on. We move on. Yeah, there's some spoilers in the chat, but you know what? Enjoy. Don't worry about that. Don't even worry. Fishing are these two players here. No noise because in Shroud? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't mean to like call you out or anything, Eggy. It's okay. It's okay. If they're not up to date, then that's their problem. You know what I'm saying? Hunting cabin for the roost. Bonus situation here. Generate gold based on the number of nearby trees. Trees in overlapped areas only count once if you have multiple hunting cabins around. Can we see how much gold this is generating? I think if it'll like pop up. Oh, 23 a minute. 23 a minute out of 26 trees. Incredible. Squeaky also able to go to the next age right now. Probably. Oh, it's gonna be the Kremlin. It's gonna be the Kremlin. Something. It's about the journey. Yeah. True. There is quite a bit of water here. I would love to see some docks, but at the same time, Klopp is already going out with the longbows, and I'm gonna expect to see some Kremlin usage here very soon. I think the longbow pressure might just evolve, and the boulder that is these arrows will roll down the hill that is Bingus and Dingus team, and just crush everything in its path. What an analogy! I think I just cooked with that one. No, we'll leave it up to history to decide if it's remembered or not. But you know what? Early pressure at 9 minutes could be rough for yellow and red. Thanks, cheese. and there's also a forward villager for teal. It's gonna be outposts on the deer here. Is Squeekyg using professional? Oh my goodness, what is going on with this scout? Excuse me? We have the waypoint of destiny with the scout right now. It must have taken him all 9 minutes to get this queued up. Incredible. And Kremlin denied for the time being by these longbows. He's stuck in the Dark Age. His teammate might have to pick up the slack. We've got a dock going up for red. He's aging up with the economic wing. Yeah. This is, I think, like broken maybe. I don't know. This intel. I get. Oh, there we go. Okay, economic wing. Kremlin finished at villager live cost. Does he have the food to call in the militia? Can levy militia every 80 seconds to the capital town center. Cost food. It's a great wooden fortress. The Kremlin. Very long range on that bad boy. And also we have Bear with the forward barbecue. Just boxing the enemy into this little southern corner. Fortunately for Bingus and Wingus, there are a ton of resources down here. If they can get enough wood. David M1A2 getting called out right now for his absence in this critical Age of Empires 4 stream. Oh, yeah, you got like the chat stats in the bottom. I forgot about that. Yeah. Longbows everywhere. Longbows here. Longbows to the north, to the east. Longbows in your socks. Longbows under your feet. In your ears. They're everywhere right now. Everywhere that orange and that yellow and red look. Longbows. How many longbows are there actually? Like, what am I looking at here? 15? Okay. We're gonna need a horseman. That's the answer, by the way. And both of these players are pumping horsemen. We'll see if Klopp anticipates that. I'm sure, yeah, here comes the barracks. Very early longbow and just one horseman out for the moment. These players are gonna have to rally those units to the back and get a critical mass up. As more vills go down, this time for Winston. Scores looking somewhat close, besides Klopp being in the obvious lead. Klopp was always the top player in this game, in this matchup. Probably top 2 in the general community, besides the pro players that join us just because they enjoy it. But it really depends on the strength of Bingus and of Dingus to come together in their moment of need and to overpower this one opponent. And they might be able to do it if they're both making horsemen. Like, that's a lot of horsemen in the queue. I might suggest, let's see, the wood count, by the way. is pretty low for both players. The wood is the issue right now for them. Wait, a serious issue actually. Like it's 8. Okay, we've got this wood right now. That's safe. Where is... Okay, this is Winston's wood, currently being denied by longbows. He also has... There's a lumber camp up there from Squeekyg for some reason. I was gonna say, probably if you're queuing this many units in one building, you're gonna want to just put another building up, because it takes so freaking long to produce units in Age 4. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I don't know. I'm getting heated because I've lost too many games of Age 4. Proxy lumber camp from Winston could save them this game right now. I don't think anybody's going to think to look for that. But the pressure here is a lot. And we've got orange. Okay, it's orange on red. I'm sorry, that's a bit confusing. Oh yeah, I'm getting my hotkeys back. We've got both players with the horsemen moving in. It's 1v2 right now, and Aloish are gonna have to move back. Longbows, oh my goodness, they found it immediately. They instantly found the wood. And that's 11 dead vills for, that's like 15 dead vills for Winston. Oh no. Oh no. There are enough, well, a good amount of horsemen here now to take care of longbows if they go for that fight. But Klopp now adding triple barracks behind is going to pivot into spears, as you would expect. And the Roos pop capped. Oh, Klopp is pop capped. At 70, by the way. Squeekyg at 35. So it's looking rough for Bingus and Dingus. And it's going to be a 1v1 here. I don't know if if Squeekyg has enough units to clear this up. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think actually he can. Until the spears roll in here. Oh, I forgot. I love going in cinematic view, man. I forgot about doing that. And more spears on the way. That was a pretty good fight for yellow, I think. And red is moving in too now. We'll go back to our income per minute. How about that? And oh no, red runs straight into the spears. It has not been a good game for Winston Smokehill. It's been a tough one. These are regular horsemen too. No upgrades on them at all here. These players are, I mean, they've lost a lot. They have lost a lot of value, a lot of units. But you know, the center holds still. The center still holds, I would say. For now. Right, oh my, that's a lot of spears now. He's gonna run into the Kremlin though. I sure hope they can recover. Yeah, indeed. Okay, Bear is just like under the TC. No villagers garrisoned in the TC. I think Squeekyg has taken his hands off of his keyboard now. We're looking back at the population 13 economy for Squeekyg. This lady's on 2 health right now. That guy was on 1 HP. And so we're down to 12. His teammate here, 31 pop. Let's look up at, you know, we got to give Bear some airtime here, you know. He's been doing a good job in the back. Working on these farms, working away, getting that Imperial Academy up. I'm sure he does not know anything about the Chinese. He's reading tooltips as we speak, learning a little thing or two. This is good. This is good for Bear. You know, maybe he can expand his repertoire in this after this game. It's been going well. And oh my goodness, look at all these. This is Jujinu in the queue. Klopp is he's walling in the enemy right now. That's something that is happening. Do they know? A little bit. An eco mastermind, exactly. Okay, Squeaky gonna clean up a couple of vills. He has been sprinkling in the occasional early knight as well. The Ruskit knights in feudal age. Oh my gosh, Klopp's spearmen are like glitching out right there. He's clicking too fast for the game to handle. Klopp reaching castle age. What did he go for? King's Palace. Get that eco up. produce some more villagers, free town center, you know. Why not? Why not? I don't know if Eggy is necessarily a massive Twitch user, but sprinkle in those emotes if you got them. I want to see them. I gotta look at the chat right now. It is not in a good place on screen. Let me just say. This chat is set up for 1v1s, and we got a bunch of score behind it and stuff. We'll work on it for next game. We'll work on it. This is a work in progress. Squeeky has called out the militia. They have a limited lifetime. I don't know if it says in here. If we go to his POV, oh, he died. The militia died. Okay, well that was their lifetime. I guess it was pretty limited by the enemies killing. Some archers. The AoEIV player is once again proxying another lumber camp to the north. And I think it's gonna have to be a landmark victory. Oh no. Oh no. Do they see? Do they know? They see. There's the scout for Bear has seen the enemy villagers. I think that thinks they know. Oh, Winston's running again. They're back to their nomadic ways. Squeeky raiding. Okay, getting some villager kills. Military, the amount killed right now. 66-28 lost for Klopp. Oh no, XQC subscribers in my chat. Oh no, in the year of our Lord 2024. Lots of fish though, by the way. This is probably why Winston is still in the game right now. Lots of fish, getting in that food. Winston is on the run. Okay, 7 vills once again on this wood line. Maybe that will do it, the trick, you know, you never know. And I mean, Klopp content to just sit back and get the lead. The Kremlin yet to be cracked. He always does the prime sub. Oh, but I get it this month. Oh, all right. Okay, love to hear it. Scout is up there for Winston. And we've come to a bit of a quieter moment here as our team BOPS decide just how to end their enemies. We've got Nest of Bees coming out for Bear, as Winston can actually age up now. He's gonna see what he picks. It's gonna be the military wing reinforcement. So once he completes this, cavalry gets the ability to construct siege weapons. Okay, and you get 3 desert raiders immediately and every 2 minutes. Those are camel. I think they're like light camel units. Okay, well, it's something, you know? As Bear finds the proxy lumber camp once again. It only remains to be seen if he decides it's worth going up there to kill it or not. Archery range denied. These players hemmed in, boxed in. Maybe they need to like get a transport ship out of here, off the map, get out into the Pacific or something. It seems that Klopp has told Bear of his master plan to wall them in all the way, fully. Let's see, Squeekyg back up to 20 economy. Okay. His teammate here sitting on 44, including fishing ships, I assume. And oh my, okay. Siege workshop now under construction for Klopp. What's he gonna make out of that? And also we got a ton of upgrades coming in for Klopp as well. He's only just now started clicking upgrades, it looks like. He was just all about that population count, the military numbers until this point. It's interesting. What are we gonna see out of this workshop? Surprised to see no. There we go. Yeah, he could build battering rams with his infantry units, but it's not happened yet. He's in no rush to end this game, it seems like. And the proxy lumber camp gonna be taken out by Chukanu. I'm sure that that Bear probably just asked Klopp what to do, and he's like, just make Chukanu. Just go archery range, just make some Chukanu. That's a good answer. It's a good way to play the Chinese. Or maybe he already knew, you know? Bear will surprise you. Maybe he already knew that. I think pretty much the only hope for Winston and Squeekyg right now, and it's not even a sure thing if that happens, is if Bear's laptop overheats and he crashes out of the game. I think that Klopp might be able to finish it out anyways, but apparently his laptop regularly reaches 200 degrees Fahrenheit, so, you know, I don't know how he does it, but we got him in here. He was on the fence about playing Age 4 in the tournament because he didn't know if he could actually run it. We have the Desert Raiders. They've popped up behind there for Winston. And, well, Trebs are here from Bear. Siege Workshop for Klopp, not producing anything yet still. He's still content just to kind of keep these guys in their little zoo that they've constructed. Only way out is past the Barbican. Might want to look into that. I mean, you know, and you think that a laptop would just throttle itself if it gets too hot, right? That's what I told him. Like, surely it's not that big of a deal if it's letting itself get that hot. I don't know. Laptops run pretty hot though, generally. I don't know. Maybe he should look into it. I don't know. Seems like it's still working though, so. We've got the Imperial Palace coming up for Bear on the right side. This building has a sight radius of about, well, look on the map, right? It's probably like this far. I guess we'll see it. And then you can click the button in the UI to show where all the enemy villagers are for a second. It's true. If you're not getting 3rd degree burns, you're not really gaming. House of Wisdom, by the way, 12,000 health is about to go down. And I think they are going to take this to landmark victory once again. Single Treb. Squeekyg has a good mass of early knights. He is still in the feudal age, but he has put all of his resources into these knights. 19 feudal knights. And they're burning through the wall. They're going to get out there and they're going to raid. Klopp, he's undecided. What's he going to do? Oh, this way, that way. We're going to take a look at income per minute. How about that? Klopp just diving the TC now as he has his own trebuchet working away on the Kremlin. The end is drawing near, I'm afraid. There's that hometown center for Winston Smokehill. Okay, this building is about to complete. And there is the vision. It's insane. This whole little arc provided by the Yuan, is it the Yuan Imperial Palace? That's right. Not that they necessarily need it. We have Winston Smokehill pulling vills here. We got to go into cinematic mode for this. The villagers, they got one trebuchet. Can they get any more? They cannot. They all die. Where's the raiding from Squeekyg? He's killing vills. Klopp doesn't care. He's pulling back some villagers though. 19 early knights still going at it, but there are 2 landmarks remaining for Bingus and Wingus. We have the town center and the town center, each going down slowly to 1 trebuchet. I don't think there's much left here for them. Okay, the raids are, you know, still going. But all hope seems lost for red and yellow. 10,600 HP left. And the game is over. Landmark victory again for the BOPS. GG. GG. A convincing victory. It must be said, not unexpected. From before the match, we could have anticipated this maybe. Bear performing very well in these games. That is probably the standout here. Bear is pretty tuned in when it comes to RTS gaming. But rough one for Bingus and Wingus. They are out of this tournament now. It's over for them. I'll have to go back to watching Top Chef with their wives and whatnot. But it's a GG. Let's join the chat. See what they have to say. Good game, lads.
Good game.
It was an interesting map, though.
Yeah, you guys had like the land of milk and honey down there.
Yeah,
besides having
it was
no
kinda
access
funny
to
how
wood.
all the water was on that bottom side of the map.
Yeah. Spencer's unit production's just nuts. I mean, he had
Insane.
15 archers before I even had a stable built, and it's like, well, that's the end of the game.